My condolences to Yul-edochie and his family. The thing, when they posted that news, I just went under the comments. And I was reading the comments, my head was scattered. A lot of people, that Judy woman is a wicked woman, she's a homebreaker, she's a this thing is spiritual, she's a that. See, if you know the inside something, you know go know. Do you understand? I'm not trying to support the woman, but until you do something, you know go know. Now, I'll tell you from my own experience, I'm a big product of a polygamous home. In the early 90s when I was born, my father had money. We were staying in Zone 6 Husey. My father had a very big mechanic workshop. Big one. The likes of Julius Berger they were contracting him to fix their whole cars. He had major block. He had boys. Now, as at that time, my father had 3 Benz to his name. A V-Boot, a 190, and a Mercedes 200 in the early 90s. One day, we're just sitting down. My father, enter motor. My mother was, what did happen? This guy drove us straight to Babalada that he will come and explain something is happening. He paid for one room apartment. We just carried few clothes, and so we take the stay. You understand? He said he's coming back. My mother, all of us, we didn't even know what was happening. He left. When he left, my mother tried to reach him. No avail. The next day, she said, okay, let her go and try. We're all crying. Daddy, let's go and try. And my mom still tried nothing. Days pass, weeks pass, months pass, years pass. We don't hear anything. The woman move on, put us for school. She started to do her hairdressing work. You understand? From big man wife to one room. That they do her hairdressing work. From there, we don't enter school. We don't start to go school. Meanwhile, we don't quit school the day before. We don't start to go school. Now, when our cousins come leave Gwagwalada, my mother can say, man, that town no dey favor us. Make we pack, come area 1. Get one place where they call Dagba. Now, we come area 1. When we stay for area 1, you understand? This period, we just moved, so she didn't have money because we paid for another one room apartment. She didn't have money. You understand? Hustle starts. Me, sharp boy, I don't go to follow outside. I book him in. They do me shy. No be saying na Jonesing. I don't run shy. My brother don't doing 1 or 2 hustle. We don't quit school so that our sisters go fit go school. So when we do all those things, but they don't even get work. You understand? Finally, she can't get one work as cleaner. She will wake up in the morning by 5. She go trek, go there. Before she reach office, 6:30 don't they reach. But she go first reach there. Hustle, life, they go on. 2006, El-Rufai come demolish where we dey stay. Now, when they demolish the place, there was nowhere to go to. Rain meet us for outside. Sun meet us for outside. We try to park, go church, but no space because other people where they demolish their house don't run, go church. Nothing to do now, so we did look. From nowhere, one man just comes, say, I recognize you, that is me. I say, Oga, I don't know you. He says, your father's name this? I say, yes. When he talk about my father, interests me. You understand? I say, let's see. I say, Oga, I know they go. When my mom come. When my mom came, they spoke language. And so, my mother said, yeah, go see. They bring car, we enter. My brothers and sisters, when we reach, if you see how my papa gets, you shock. My father don't start new life. He don't marry, don't get children. If to say we know dey inside sun and rain, or that man no coincidentally can see us, he no even care. So if like say the man go threaten her with all those their Edo, religion, culture, and blah blah blah. Now why he can say okay, make him come. So finally we enter the house. We surprised. Me have a carbon copy of my father. You understand? Bah. Things no go well. See, move. Now, 2010, things start to be bad. As I talk, see, my father sent the woman that is his second wife, all her sisters go school, go university, everything. As I talk to you now, 2023, my father they beg to chop. My father, they beg to chop. The woman's sister nowhere to be found. They beg to chop. What am I trying to say? We had a beautiful life. We had a perfect life. And the next thing, this man, you see light skin, he rush, he go. Who be the home breaker? And you could get mine, they call the woman the home breaker. It takes two to tango. Now the man make the move. So I know you like it when they call the woman home breaker. Now the man breaking home. The woman don't do anything. Now the man break the home. Now he bring problem. Come with himself. And the problem eat him. You understand? I no go call anybody name. You understand? Not to concern me with that family. But I just try to make my point. Tagging the women home breakers for all these kind of things don't make sense. Now the man make that first move. You get wife for us, you get family. You go treat your leg for that. It go drown you now. It go drown you. You understand? He hide the outside. Everything when my papa gets, he lose out. And that's the thing about this thing. When you get a woman where you didn't marry to, yeah, and then you be all those men who say you want to go carry another wife, follow your wife, discuss her. Because if you don't follow your wife, discuss her, your wife mind, your first wife mind, go spoil everything where you get. And you see that thing where she watch you build, it go down. I don't see her for my father hand. Guess what? The two of them now, they don't date together. My father and my mama, they don't date. They do their love. You understand? But we don't learn a harsh lesson. And we too, we've been children. We don't see them. They say experience might be the best teacher. We don't see them firsthand. We don't even make that mistake for this life. The reason why I share this story, you see, me, I'm a person who say I like make people learn some things. You understand? Because I believe say life today short. I mean, I know the form one or two things. You get my point. So I like share my experience. If you help you, may help you. I don't always know how to talk, but to be honest, calling a woman a home breaker for all those things no make sense. Now the man be a home breaker.